Probably gonna cry a few times during the course of this thing. I'm an emotional guy. Funny though, because I always get the question of like, you're white. How did you start rapping? And to me, it was never like a weird thing, I guess. I just never really thought about it. Obviously I knew like, yeah, most rappers aren't white, but I wasn't like, should I be doing this? On the other side, I think I get a benefit from being white. I think that white kids can see me and see themselves like, that could be me. So I mean, I think that was a huge boost for me. And a guilty thing when I was coming up, like, oh fuck, am I only here because I'm white? Is that the only reason? So yeah, I think I had to prove to myself that I was more than just a white guy that is lucky because he's white. Damn, Mac Miller's super lonely in New York. Nobody lives with him. It's just him and his 2 cats. See, in my old days, I would hire someone for this, but I'm trying to get real life experiences. Drove my own U-Haul. Everyone's got to grow up sometime. But I was an easy target. I admit that. Like, I don't know what changed it. I think I just got more conceptual with what I was doing. People just started maybe getting how real everything was to me, I'd say. I think I just kind of started giving more of myself and who I actually am. Give me like a little bit like reverb. And I think it also became one of those things where like I got so much negativity that it almost became like, okay, there's no point to overly hate on this dude, let me actually see what he's doing. And when you look in, there's some good music there. You know what's wild is that I always have respect for my peers. It almost becomes like if the people you love fuck with me, maybe you might not be correct in your assumptions, you know? I probably should have woke up, went to work, but I didn't. I probably should have saved a little money, I didn't. Probably shouldn't be high every day, but for me, I probably should. It's my hats off to like all the people that did like champion me and did say, you know what, like we fuck with them, and it's real. I came for whoever is in charge. Just go and get yourself a weapon and a guard. They need some coffee every day. I think for me, I just wanted to get as far away from home as I could. It was like I went out there, I started recording Macadelic, and I just loved the environment, and I was like, I'm staying. Certain energy out there that's beautiful and unmatched anywhere else. So I think I just, you know, I caught the vibes, you know, like, look at my motherfucking bathroom! And just wanted to ride it out and see where it went. And it went to places I could never imagine.
Yo, come this way!
To have all that space is a pro and a con, depending how you look at it. But it's really just something within myself. That was the thing that initially that I liked for a while. But that's more dangerous than actually LA is just kind of just sitting there by myself all the time. You know, it becomes like toxic. It started by me just sitting inside all day, and then it's like, then you get bored. Then you're like, well, I could just be high and I could have a whole adventure in this room. I'm always like, if someone's like, you wanna try this? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then it just kind of fucks you up when you have a bunch of money, because like, you try a drug, you like it, then you can buy a lot of it, you know? So I went through about everything. We clear up a couple of things here. There's been a lot of talk about me being on drugs. Look at me, do I look like I'm on drugs to you? Not on drugs. Drugs are on me. All right? That was a fucking quote. That was the quote. At one point, weed didn't relax me from everything. It made me more paranoid about all the shit happening, right? So like, I needed to get a drug that was a little more numbing, if you will, and less like in your head. So yeah, I think that's really what sparked me doing other drugs, is because I hate being sober. I wanted a drug to do.
No, this is too much though. This is the pure.
Wait, no.
It's not that
I'm
shit
saying that's how it came
You're not listening to me.
No, I know
This is not even the one that you think is it.
Yeah.
This is the one
That's it.
that's really it.
What, more than activist?
Listen to me. I'm your brother. This right here.
I'll taste it. I'll let you know.
You're gonna miss a couple of shows.
No way. No way. This is perfect. It's mine. I'd rather be the corny white rapper than the drugged out mess who can't even get out of his house. Overdosing is just not cool. There's no legendary romance. You don't go down in history because you overdosed. You just die. When you stop making excuses for myself, that's really when it was. When it's like I step out and look at how this looks to someone who doesn't have any idea that I'm famous, whatever, just like walks in and looks at the situation, they're gonna be like, this is fucked up, you know? Being able to admit that's not the way to live. And you can still have fun every now and then. I'm not fucking sober, I get fucked up. Like, let's keep it real. I get super fucked up, still, all the time. That will never stop. But I'm just in control of my life. I'm not fucked up right now. I'm chilling. I spent a lot of time in Pittsburgh towards around that finishing the album, just like hanging out with my friends that I grew up with and everyone, and going out and drinking and being around people I've known for a long time. And that just feels nice. It's great to drive around without GPS. It's great to fucking know where to go to get anything at any time. It's great to go back to places you ran around as a kid, as an adult. I don't know, man, if there's no better thing than having your hometown love you. I think they love me, I hope they do. I love them.
Please welcome international recording artist and Pittsburgh native, Mac Miller. Steelers Nation, wave those terrible towels.
I want to be positive as a human being and through music, but I also want to have low points. You know, it's like an ascension, and there's moments when it get dark, because nothing is all good.
Pittsburgh, are you ready?
I got a little bit of money filling my pockets. Roll around like I run and shit. I got a system filled up with toxins. I've been broken hearted, now it's fuck that bitch. Getting how to deal with my problems.
Are these albums that I have in the cut all highly drug-induced albums? Definitely. Are they great? Definitely. You know, I'm not gonna take anything away from the shit that I went through to make these albums. I'm not gonna write them off just because I was on drugs, because I went through too much emotionally and mentally and negative against me physically to act like it was for nothing.
I went all over performing, right? But there's something special. There's something that's the most important. There's something that's my favorite thing in the motherfucking world, to perform in Pittsburgh, you feel me? When I come home, I want to see shit be the craziest that I've ever seen in my motherfucking life.
Yeah, am I a real rapper? Yeah. That's what I am. I'm out here. I completely have confidence in my ability. I'm not tripping on having to overflex or anything. I have accomplishments and they speak for themselves. And I have music and it speaks for itself. Man, I must be a real rapper.
Let's go! I'm in the top of my game. Mean to be rude, but me and you, we are not one and the same. I'm eating no food and fucking no bitch, cause you was a light. Pittsburgh, where I live, since third little kid. God damn, my life changed. I'm in the top of my game. I'm at the top of my game. Scoreboard. Scoreboard. I'm at the top of my game. Scoreboard. Scoreboard. I'm at the top of my game. Scoreboard. Scoreboard. Yeah, I'm at a couple million off rap like another. Get this shit quiet down, son, too much. She gon' fuck me, she don't live enough to. Drinking liquor like water, getting drunk too much, huh?